This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and in case you didn't know, 2019 is the 80th anniversary of Batman, my all-time favorite pop culture character. So in honor of this 80th anniversary, I'll be taking a look at the Funko Pop DawnBreaker Batman, First Appearance Batman, and 1989 Batman. Now, as you can see at the front of all three boxes, they are on special Black Edition boxes, with DawnBreaker numbering at 253, First Appearance numbering at 270, and 1989 Batman numbered at 275. Turning all three boxes around, we can see the 80th anniversary logo of Batman, and on the side, all three images of all three pops. So with the boxes out of the way, let's crack these figures open and see what we have inside. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at these new awesome Funko Pop Batman figures. Very excited for these. This whole 80th anniversary figures that they've been coming out with is really nice. And throughout the rest of this year, I'm going to be doing a bunch of tributes to Batman figures and whatnot. And you'll see what I got planned to celebrate the 80th anniversary. So this is very cool, really awesome Funko Pops. And let's start off with this one right over here. Now this is the DawnBreaker Batman, ripped straight from the comic books in his more Green Lantern armor, which is pretty dope, man. I think this looks good. So we got the sculpting of the brow just like that, with the lining in there too. Looks really good on the cowl. I love that a lot. But the panel lining throughout the entire figure looks really good. All sculpted detail throughout that looks nice. And the green and the blacks look really, really nice throughout this entire piece. We even got the Bat logo with the Green Lantern logo glowing over it, which looks really good. The belt right there, and the Green Lantern ring on his fist. I think this looks awesome, dude. This is a beautiful looking figure. I dig this so much. Now, it would have been really cool if maybe the green were glow in the dark, or maybe a metallic green. I think that would have been really nice. But this still looks awesome, and really a unique one to add to your Batman Funko Pop collection, which is really nice. Now, you cannot turn his head on this particular figure, and I'm pretty sure that's mostly just due to these hoses right here they have on the side of this figure, so those don't snap, because those aren't on a stretchy or bendy wire or anything like that. So if you try to attempt to actually spin his head, chances are those would break or snap off in some way. So I could live without not having the head rotation on this figure. It's okay, but still looks great. Again, very unique piece, and really happy to add that one to the collection. So next up, I want to take a look at this bad boy right here. We have the First Appearance Batman. How cool is this? Now, if you're a big fan of First Appearance, I think this is one you're going to want to pick up. I know a lot of people aren't into it because it's a little weird of a look, but I have a soft spot for it. I just think it looks really cool and interesting. So we have the big, more flared out ears that go off to the sides like that. Just very different from the other cowls that we've seen in Batman in modern times. But this still looks really good. It has a little more serious, droopy eyes and whatnot. But that stance is just very iconic when it comes to that old First Appearance look in images and things like that. With his arms crossed, you got that old school Bat logo, which is just bat wings and no actual head to it and whatnot. But I love how we can get shades of blue in the trunks and in the boots, and then blue lining throughout the cape. I think that looks really good. And again, just very ripped straight from the comics to give it that artwork look to it. I think it looks great. And the sculpt of it is awesome. I dig how it's just big and flared out, how it's just kind of ridiculous like the old comic books were. And they got the blue inlining on the cape, which looks really nice, deep blue in there. Looks really good. So yeah, man, I think this is another good one for Funko Pop. Really excited about this one, and you do get head rotation for this one, which is good. So overall, another great piece. Again, big soft spot for the First Appearance, so very cool in getting this, and again, that iconic pose for that original Batman. So that brings me to this fella right here. OMG freaking A. I can't believe we have an 89 Keaton Batman in Funko Pop form. How cool is that, dude? I am so excited about this. Now, it's really cool how they got the shape of the brow and whatnot and the lining up to the forehead and to his ears to give it that 89 cowl look, because the cowl of that suit was very unique and very distinct, and they captured that perfectly. I think it looks so freaking cool. The cape looks really nice and windswept like that. It looks so good. But then you get the details in like the gloves that's very synonymous with that particular Batman. And it's just very iconic. You got the more muscular bodysuit, you know, with that very unique Batman logo that is specifically for the 89 Batman. You know, I think that it looks super good. The muscle structure, the gold belt, and those really awesome boots. I think the boots came out really, really nice. And you can kind of see how they come with in a two-tone black, with more of a flat black to give it like more like rubber suit. And you get some of the more polished black for some of the detail in there, which is really rad. Then you get that 89 Batarang, which I love that Batarang. I really got to get myself a replica of that particular Batarang, because that's probably my favorite Batarang. I think it's so cool. Love it a lot. But this is great, dude. I really hope, and I know they're actually coming out with, I think it's a Val Kilmer Batman in the future in Funko Pop form. I think that's up next. I think later this year. Maybe at some point we'll get a George Clooney Batman. Who knows? I mean, who doesn't love George Clooney Batman? Am I right? Anyway, so honestly, who knows? So that'd be really cool to get all those cinematic Batmans in Funko Pop form, honestly. And I really hope we can actually get a Batman Returns Keaton in Funko Pop form, because that was a completely different suit. So I think that would be really cool too. And it might be damn near impossible, but maybe an 89 Joker or maybe a Batman Returns Penguin and Catwoman would be really cool. And, you know, maybe even an Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. How cool would that be in Funko Pop form? You know what I mean? You know, give me that cinematic Two-Face, or that, what's his name, Jim Carrey Riddler. I think that'd be cool, but getting this, man, it's awesome, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna totally pose him next to my Ben Affleck Batman, my Batfleck. I think that'd be really cool. But damn, this is probably the one I'm excited about the most. He is just a fun looking piece, and all three of these pops, in my opinion, are super rad. So for a quick size comparison, here they are sitting next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And just for fun, here they are standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the 80th anniversary Funko Pop DawnBreaker Batman, First Appearance Batman, and 1989 Batman. Now overall, I am just so stoked to have these in the collection, because finally getting the 80th anniversary stuff with those black boxes is pretty rad, and all three of these pops are very awesome and very iconic. If you love pops and you love Batman, then I think these three figures are definitely some that you need to add to your collections. They are so much fun, and I think they are definitely a must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.